All right, good morning, everyone. All right, this is what I had yesterday. And we're right back up here at this 15-minute zone. Let's reset everything. See if we made any new zones. Probably not. I mean, really haven't moved much. Got this 3-hour zone, which we bounced off from yesterday. Mm, it's not much zones on the bigger time frame, but we do have this 90-minute demand zone, which is good. It's not too far away from price. Definitely could get down here once the market opens up, if it doesn't go any higher. I know there's a couple 45-minute zones which I was looking at yesterday. Like this one right here. Okay, I think that was it. I thought there was more. I mean, this could be a zone, doesn't really matter because it's far away from price. I know for sure there's a couple 30-minute zones, which I was looking at yesterday. Oops. See, I was gonna call this a 30-minute zone, but it's really not. So I'm not gonna mark it. I did mark it out yesterday, but now that I measure it out, it's not really a zone. So I won't mark it out. This could be a 30-minute zone down here. Yeah, what happened overnight? I haven't even looked at that. It looks, yeah, that's a crazy Asia session. I can't lie. It's almost 2% up. So big overnight move. Yeah, wow. Where's VWAP? Okay, and we haven't touched VWAP in what? In about over 13 hours. So I won't be surprised if the market opens up and we go straight down to this 90-minute zone. Then from there I'll see if I take a buy or sell. Um which I'm not sure, really depends. I mean, VWAP is going to be right there, so hopefully it doesn't chop up, but we'll see. And then the next zone I was looking at was from yesterday, was this 15-minute zone right here. And this was the top of the day yesterday, which was interesting. Yeah, right here. I was in a long, I don't know, somewhere around here. I was targeting higher, and then it didn't happen. And then also yesterday my mistake was not breaking even once we tapped the zone. But I was like, yeah, let me let it breathe. Nope. But it's okay. We're up here again. It seems like we're rejecting it so far. But we'll see. I do want to see if there's more zones. Okay, like this 15-minute. Boom. Okay. That could be a 15-minute zone. You got 10 more minutes for market open. Wait, did I say that was a 10-minute zone? No. Okay. Cool. And I could look for zones on the 5-minute time frame, but yeah, I do like the bigger time frames. So I'm gonna stick to that. I do want to see how this 90-minute area looks on the bigger time frame. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, I like this 90-minute. We'll see if we go down there once the market opens up. If we don't get down to this 90-minute zone, then honestly, I'll probably try shorting to it. Like maybe shorting up here. Because if this keeps going up, it'll be pretty impressive. Let's look at the daily candle. Yeah, the daily candle's already pretty big. I mean, the market's already up 2%. So if it does continue to go higher, I think it'll be pretty impressive. But we'll see. Trump trackers high. What is going on? Okay, let me read this. Okay. Negotiations heightening geopolitical and energy market risk. What time is this at? Open press. Oh yeah, at 11 a.m. If you're gonna be trading around 11 a.m. Eastern, I'd be careful because he's doing an open press. I don't know, what is it? He's meeting with Lebanon's president. And then tomorrow we have Tesla earnings. But that's after market close. So that's like around 4 p.m. Eastern. It says here we have high impact 1030 news. I don't think I'll have to worry about it. I mean, I don't think it's going to make a big move on NASDAQ because it looks like it's for crude oil. But maybe if you trade crude oil, I'd be careful around 1030. What time is it? We got, oh my God, we got time. Let's look at US 30. I haven't looked at it at all. Okay, that's ES. Okay. Honestly, I thought US 30 was closer to all time highs, but I haven't looked at it in a while. This could be 4 hour zone. Oh, this one too. This could also be a 3 hour demand zone. A lot of zones. Damn, US 30 looks choppy. Maybe that's just me though. Especially this pre market looks bad. But I feel like the pre market on US 30 usually is bad. It's usually pretty flat. Yeah, I don't see any other zones. I definitely won't be trading US 30, but I'll keep an eye on it just to keep an eye on it. Just to, I don't know, just to look at it. I'll definitely be focused more on NQ, looking at this 90-minute zone, which VWAP is around, and we haven't tapped VWAP in over 12 hours. So I am expecting New York Open to tap VWAP. Not right off the bat, but just eventually. So I guess you could say I'm bearish unless I would say unless we get above like 324. Or obviously if we bounce off of VWAP, then I'd be bullish, then I'd take the long. But it really depends how we react down here. Let's see. Yes, a bit weaker, but overall still bullish. Weird price action. Yeah, I mean, this went straight up. I feel like we haven't seen the overnight session like this. Well, I'm lying. We have. Just it sold off. When was it? I think it was on Friday. Let's see. Thursday. Wait, what? Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. It what am I doing? Yes, it was Thursday into Friday. The market is trending all the way down. It went down 2% and then it completely reversed. And then we touched VWAP as well. Yeah, but this Asia session is crazy. Did anyone trade Asia? That looks like you could just FOMO into a buy and be good. YM's definitely low volume and choppy. Yeah, it looks like it. Asia was smooth. It looks very smooth. It does. It looks good. Like as soon as the session started, boom, straight up. What time is it? We got like 2 more minutes for market open. NQ looks like it's breaking past this 15-minute zone, which most likely will happen. So if we do end up closing above the 200s, I would expect this to go up to this 45-minute zone. But we'll see. I've already started packing for Hawaii. That's in like what 20 days. I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay, 1 more minute. Let's see. I mean, so far it kind of does seem like it's gonna close above the 200s. If that does happen, I'll expect a big buy all the way up here. I wouldn't take the buy though, because I'm waiting to take the shorts. Since I'll miss out on this buy, if it happens, I mean, I really don't know. You never know. But if I miss out on this move, I'll I'll be fine with it. I'll be waiting for this zone, this trade. Let's see what it does. This looks like a 15-minute zone here. Okay, there's the market open. Definitely seems like a lot of volume stepped in before the market opened, which I feel like is always a good sign for like a very volatile opening, especially if it's on US 30, which didn't happen. Okay, I would be looking for shorts if I see a candle close below 164, which is below this 15-minute zone that we just created. Let's see. Jeez, I gotta fix this on Tradeovate. This price line. I do not like that. How do I take that out? I'm gonna have to figure it out later. I said I was gonna do that yesterday and I totally forgot. Okay, we're at the 15-minute zone. I'm thinking of taking shorts if this closes below 164, which it seems like it's doing. I'm gonna wait for the close though. Okay. Okay, horrible close. Okay, I'm thinking shorts if we break this low. We haven't done so yet. Okay, it seems like we're bouncing off of this 15-minute zone. I'm not gonna take the longs though, because I have this zone up here, and then like I just want to see us go down. So all right, I'm in a short there. I did size down, so I will have a wide stop. I'm gonna try to target 100 points, which is perfect because it's right at VWAP. I definitely want to see this candle close below 164. It's gonna be a 5-minute candle. Okay, wow, that was only the first 5-minute candle. Okay, a nasty reversal. Literally not what I want to see at all. I honestly I didn't want to see this get above 170, and that's exactly what it's doing. Okay, wow, hard week. Okay, let me chill out. This is like my third loss this week. So I'm not sure. I mean, I'm still bearish. But if the longs are gonna come in, then I'll just wait for it to get up to the zone. This could also be a retest. Then it could go back down, but we'll see. I also don't want to get chopped up. Okay, this looks like another entry for a short. So I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. I'm very bearish. 171. 213. All right, let's see. Yeah, if I get stopped, I'm gonna have to call it a day. This would be what, like my fifth loss this week already? Wow. Wow. Ay, ay, ay. Honestly, it pisses me off, but what could I do? I'm done for the day for sure. Like, I definitely don't want to place any more trades. I'm still bearish. Like, I still want to see VWAP get hit eventually. It's just not happening right now. Unless my stop loss was too tight, but I mean, it was wide. I did size down. Maybe it wasn't wide enough. Let's see. Damn, that sucks. Like, last week was so good. And then this week I'm getting chopped. Like, actually. I would be more satisfied if the shorts actually showed up. I mean, I know it would suck because I would miss out on it, but just knowing that I had the right idea makes me feel a bit better. So I'm gonna see if they actually play out. How big is this opening range? Yeah, I mean, so far, like, there's decent volume. We're just chopping up. Rough start to the week though. Yeah, rough start compared to last week. US 30 is going down. What's ES doing? Okay, ES went down, kind of. Damn. Wow. Like I said, it pisses me off, but I can't do much. I definitely could short again, but it's like the stop just wouldn't make sense anymore. That's crazy though, how I got wicked out like that. See, I was gonna put out this high, but then I was like, oof, that'd be risking too much. And again, like I already sized down. S- Stop loss is wider than usual. What I want to see is I want to see VWAP get hit. That's what I was waiting for. But we'll see. Hmm. Yeah, because I was looking at this 15-minute zone, and that's why I took the short down here. And then, yeah, we retested this area, so then I took the short again. And honestly, if I didn't take the short here, I would have taken it here. Like, I'd still be short on this. So I'm trying to see if, the shorts actually show up, or if the longs do, or if we move sideways. Damn, tough week. I'm gonna have to take tomorrow off. I feel like tomorrow's gonna be the same shit with the open. To yesterday's opening was good though. Today's though is a bit choppy on the smaller time frame. I'm even on the 5 minute, like we really haven't gone anywhere. Maybe we just need more volume. That way we could push lower. Wow, the shorts on US 30. Alright, that was. Oh no, this is about to be the 15-minute candle close. So I'd basically want to see like an opening range breakout. Let's see if we get that. It's 15-minute definitely looks bearish. I mean, I think it does. But now that I zoom out, pre-market was definitely choppy. The price action on it was choppy. Like this price action here, great hint for the open. Feel like once it gets below the opening range, just straight down to VWAP. Maybe I should size down on what I sized down already. So usually I'd go in with 5 micros, but recently, especially this past month, I've been going with 3 micros and it's been great. But this week, well, just today, actually, 3 micros was aim. If I just sized down maybe 1 micro, I could have had a wider stop for both trades. But then that's the thing. Like, if I'm in 2 micros, then the stop loss can be like all the way up here, and then the TP won't even be that good money wise. Okay, I mean, it's a 1 minute candle close below the opening range, which is a good sign. I just want to have the satisfaction that it hit VWAP because that's what I was betting for. Wow, this second trade, damn. I can't explain how many times this has happened to me where I just get ticked out and then it dumps straight to TP. Yeah, but if I put my stop at these highs, I would have been risking a bit too much. Wow, US 30, wow. Went straight down to this 4 hour and then a clean bounce. ES is already below VWAP. Okay, is retesting the opening range. Honestly, I wouldn't want to see this get back inside the opening range. Yeah, I wouldn't want to see this get above like the 130s. I still think we'd hit VWAP, but maybe after something like this, you know? Honestly, I should have known that it was going to be a choppy opening just based off of the pre-market price action, which I feel like I wasn't really paying attention to because I was so focused on VWAP that I didn't even look at the previous hour of price action, which I would say is always a good sign for the New York Open. Like, you can almost tell every time if it'll be choppy or not, just based off of the past couple hours of price action. Damn, this is back inside the opening range. Maybe we never hit VWAP. Yeah, tough week for me so far. Yeah, even if I was still in this trade, I most likely would have gotten stopped out break even. I'm gonna stick around that. I definitely want to see what ends up happening. As much as I want to call it day, I also want to see what happens. But yeah, tough week so far. I think I've taken 5 losses. Yesterday was, I think it was two it was losses, but it wasn't like full losses. So I think I took no, I took two. Okay, yeah. Yesterday was a full loss, and then it was like half of a loss, so two losses. Today was two full losses, which sucks. But I have looked at my recent stats, and it's like if I take two losses in a row, most likely the third trade would be a loss. Even yesterday, I was hesitant on like taking a third trade, and I was like, let me not place it because it's just not it. I'm not reading the market right. And then the trade that I would have taken, I would have lost it. So I'm just thinking about that now. Like if I take a third trade, most likely it'll be a loss. Plus, I feel like the best entry for shorts was up here where I took it. So yeah, we'll see. I just realized too we haven't had a 5 minute candle close outside of the opening range. Hopefully it happens with this candle, but we'll see. Yeah, I'd still be bearish on this unless we I don't know, unless we end up breaking the opening range, then I'd be bullish. Or yeah, I mean the only place I would take a buy besides the opening range is down at VWAP. So I don't know. Either way, I'm definitely bearish. Damn. And I also have a feeling tomorrow's gonna be choppy in the morning because of Tesla earnings. So I'm debating if I should even trade tomorrow. I'm pretty sure Tesla is definitely top 10. Let me make sure though. Top 100 Nasdaq companies. Let's see. Oh wow. Okay, never mind. I mean, yeah, it's top 10, but it's the 10th. So does it really have that big of an impact? I feel like it does. And then it was other earnings as well. I can't log in with my Tradeovate. Mm. Tradeovate been having a lot of issues recently, but a lot of issues with like Trading View and Tradeovate. What was I gonna search? Oh, earnings whisper. Oh, that's right, because tomorrow is also Google earnings. So yeah, yeah, I won't be surprised. Yeah, it's Alphabet, and it's the fifth company. Yeah, I don't know. I think I do want to take the day off tomorrow when it comes to trading these fundeds, because I do think it'll be choppy. Maybe I'll look at the markets, but I won't be surprised if tomorrow's the same way. And then we have Intel earnings on Thursday. Where's Intel? Oh, Intel's the 15th. So yeah, it's really Wednesday that matters tomorrow with Tesla and then Google earnings, which Google, yeah, this one, which is the fifth company, definitely have a big effect on Nasdaq. Yeah, this market sucks. I wish I put a wider stop. I'd still be in this trade, but then I'd be risking way more than usual. But I will say, damn, if I paid more attention to this price action here, I would have had a better idea that it was going to be choppy like this. But since I was so focused on VWAP that I didn't even really pay any mind to it, like how I usually would. Usually I would pay attention to the pre-market price action. Okay, nice. Going lower. Still haven't had a 5 minute candle close below the opening range. I feel like once that happens, it'll be straight down to VWAP. I was gonna say something I forgot. Did you ever do that giveaway for the last account? I totally forgot yesterday. So yeah, I have 3 more accounts to give away. Well, I had one, but then I found out I had three. Three from the last month, not from this month. And they're 25K accounts. So I honestly I don't know how I got those accounts for free. Um, but yeah, I'll probably give it away on the Discord. I'm not sure when. Maybe on Friday. Maybe today. I'm not sure. But I do think it'll be in the Discord. So I did this last giveaway on Instagram. People were like, "Oh, I don't have Instagram." So I felt bad because I used to be like that. I used to not have any Instagram, but now I do. So I'll probably do it on Discord. Well, like, what trader doesn't have Discord? Come on. Damn, this is really playing around. We were about 17 points from full TP, and then, damn. Let's see if this 5 minute closes below the opening range. Honestly, since it's so rangy, like, I would bet for a range play, like a bounce off of VWAP or like a bounce off of this area here. But if the volume continues, then it could easily get below VWAP and then go down to this next zone. Like, it could really be a day where the market just kind of takes a while to play out. Okay, nasty wick. Asia is the new New York AM. Yeah, especially yesterday. Damn. Yeah, this Asia Open, very impressive. Not, I mean, it was better than New York Open. What the heck? What are we doing, Nasdaq? Okay, yeah. You guys see? Do you guys see that last minute of the 5 minute candle? It completely reverses. Do you see that? That's how you know. I swear every choppy day, just pay attention to the 5 minute time frame, but the last minute of it, and you'll see. Just like this one right here, it was red for most of it, and on the last minute, boom. Nasty wick, fully reversed. Damn. Every time. I feel like all these wicks were most likely created like on the last minute of the 5 minute candle. Well, it's been like 30 minutes since the market opened, and I mean, we really haven't done much, which sucks. Yeah. Damn. I definitely should have known. There's just too many confluences for the market to be choppy. The main one being the pre-market price action. That was the main hint of this price action here. And then of course, like the overnight movement, we're already up 2%, so you really can't expect much. Which is why I was going for the short. I'm like, oh yeah, we're pulling back. And we did, but it's like not really that good. It's mostly sideways. I mean, I guess we're making lower lows kind of. Kind of. But yeah, this 5 minute time frame, oof, deadly. It's deadly. Like this is either a very like in and out market or a very wide stop loss market. Desktop trade of it is working. The problem is the browser. The price action today is hot doo doo. Yeah, I think tomorrow will be the same. I do. But I'll probably stream tomorrow because I don't think I'm gonna stream on Thursday and Friday. Both of my brothers are flying in for my dad's 50th birthday. Which is crazy because if you look at my dad, he does not look like 50. But yeah, wow. So yeah, I'll most likely be trading, but not streaming because be spending time with the family. Okay, we might actually hit VWAP here. I'm gonna be happy if we hit VWAP because I just fucking knew it. You know, I just got chopped. Gosh. And then, like, what is this wick? What time? Okay, okay. This is the last minute of the 5 minute candle. So I think it pushes to where it really wants to go. Let's see. Imagine this Trump candle shows up. Your dad's young? Really? How old is your guys' dad? Everyone says that, and I'm like, what are you guys talking about? He's 50. How old is I'm also young myself, so maybe you guys are like a bit older and then your parents are older as well. But I mean, he's 50, but I promise you he could be like in his 30s. Same thing with my mom. Like I have crazy genes. If you look at my parents, you would think they are like in their 30s or 40s, beginning 40s. Like my mom has zero wrinkles. Zero. I mean, my dad too, I guess. He just has wrinkles like on his eyes when he laughs. But yeah, I mean, that's why I look so young because of my parents. I wonder what I'm gonna look like in my 30s. I still probably look the same a bit. Who knows? Okay, I mean, it was close to VWAP, but we haven't really tapped it. How far was this? 4 points? I mean, if I was looking at this from zone to zone, I'd want to see it tap the 70s. But then with this price action, it's like get what you could take. That was close enough touch to VWAP. Damn, look at the 1 minute price action. Damn, tough day. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a tough week for me already. And it's only Tuesday. But I do think after Wednesday, it'll be better. That's what I'm thinking. But we'll see. My dad's 52. They're kind of young in comparison to other people. Yeah. They're retired military. They are. They both did 25 years. Yeah, I have cool parents. Like honestly, if it wasn't for them, I I would not be like the hustler I am. Like I would not chase my dreams, if it wasn't for them. Okay, this looks like it wants VWAP. It does. It's a range day. Yeah, this is the rangiest range day ever. That's what I'm saying. It's a range play, so I'm expecting like a bounce off of VWAP. But then again, I'm not even trading. I just want to see VWAP get hit, and like that's it. That's what I'm waiting for right now. Yeah, I got chopped. Definitely had the right idea, but oof, got caught in the chop. This second trade was great, and then boom, stopped out straight to. It wasn't straight to TP, but like I have a feeling that if I wasn't to take a loss here, I would have gotten stopped out break even. Cause I would have been like, oh yeah, like we're down here, let me break even, cause I'd want to see this flush down to VWAP, and I would have gotten stopped out break even, unless I let the trade breathe. But I have a feeling I wasn't gonna let it breathe, cause it's like kind of weird price action. All right, there's a VWAP touch. That's literally what I wanted. So I'm gonna call it a day here. I mean, I had the right idea. What could I have done better? Hmm. Mm, mm, maybe, yeah. Maybe a earlier entry for sure. The earlier entry could have been boom right here. Yeah, right there. And then the stop loss could have easily been at the highs. But like I said, I even if I took this trade and I didn't take a loss, I do have a feeling that I would have broken even on this because it was like weird price action, especially after this 15-minute candle close. I know for sure I would have broken even, and then yeah. So I would say it's a tough market, especially today. Yesterday was way better. I just did a mistake. This time, I'm gonna blame it on the markets. I'm gonna blame it on the markets today. Yesterday was on me, but this time I'm gonna blame it on the markets. Not really, but just to make myself feel better. Damn, today was so predictable and like, wow, I fumbled. But hey, playing the long term game, so I can't be too mad. Um, I don't know. The only I would really short if I was still trading, I'd be looking for a reversal around here. It's just kind of hard because VWAP's here. So then it's like I wouldn't want us to range here, but it's like a range day. I don't know. I'd be looking for a reversal unless it closes below the 40s. Then it'd be like, whoa, the shorts are gonna continue. Right now though, it's like low volume, no direction. It's like perfect for a reversal. But I'm done for the day. This is my fourth loss this week. So I'm done so. Oh, it was so predictable. Like I said it from the beginning. But it happens. I do think something I could have done better was literally just look at the pre-market price action. But I was so distracted with VWAP, I didn't even pay any mind to it. I was like, yeah, we're gonna go straight down to VWAP, and that's that. And yeah, I didn't pay attention to it. But if I did, then I would have been like, okay, it's most likely gonna be a choppy opening. I mean, you can just tell. Then maybe I would have sized down, or I don't know, get better entries. But yeah, damn. All right, well, yeah, today was predictable, but damn, if you didn't get caught up in the chop, it was a great day. It was. What time is it? 10:13. Yeah, it's time for me to go. Start focusing on not doing break even and leave break even and great trade and leave for stop loss. What? Yeah, I have stopped doing break even. Yeah, I have thought about not doing break evens. And that's the thing. Sometimes I have to break even. For example, with yesterday's trade, I had to break even because I actually had a reason to break even. This was a trade I took yesterday. It was longs, like, I don't know, it was around here. Something like this. And I took the longs and I was expecting us to break past this. Or I wanted us to break past this. But once we tapped this zone, I should have broken even because we could definitely reverse from there. But then I was like, oh, let it breathe. And then yeah, I went straight to stop loss. But like this, I when I break even, I should have an actual reason to break even. Cause I mean, since forever. No, not forever. For a while, my trading has mostly been like, oh, once I had a 1-to-1, like, oh, I'll break even. And that's how it's been. It's not bad because like I did it consistently, but it is bad when you're just breaking even at a random spot. But in scenarios like this where you actually have a reason to break even, I think it's perfect. In today's case, with this trade here, if I didn't take a loss with this nasty wick here, um, yeah, I probably shouldn't have broken even because I really didn't have a reason to. So maybe this would have hit full TP if I didn't get stopped out and I didn't break even. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, maybe my only reason to break even on this trade would have been the 15-minute candle closing. Because that's what happened yesterday. Like the 15-minute candle closed, and then that other one was like straight to stop loss. I was like, damn. Okay, this looked like a great reversal, but it failed to get back inside the opening range. Now it's back down to VWAP. We'll see. We'll see. What I will be surprised if the market continues to go higher today. If that does happen, it'll be a huge green day. Huge. But I kind of already think the move of the day already happened. which was during Asia's session. Yeah, that was a crazy session. It was definitely better than New York Open. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we have earnings for Google, which is the fifth company on Nasdaq, and then we also have earnings for Tesla, which is the 10th company for Nasdaq. So it's definitely gonna have a huge effect. The earnings are after market open. I think it's like 4 p.m. Eastern. So that's why I'm thinking tomorrow will be choppy as well, which isn't bad. Like it's definitely tradable. Like for today, for example, telling the direction was easy. It was just like getting the right entry with the right stop loss. That's kind of the hard part. But it's tradable. It's doable for sure. And yeah, like I said, tomorrow will be my last day streaming for the year. No, I'm playing for the week. um, yeah, my family's coming over, so I'm just gonna not stream for Thursday and Friday. If I do trade, I'll record it and we'll see how that goes. I mean, I'll probably be trading outside or something. Who knows? But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. See, I'm hesitant because it's like, should I show up? I'll show up tomorrow, but I'm not sure if I'll trade. We'll see. I'll see you guys tomorrow.